Have you ever known about the oyster and its ability to generate a pearl? The oyster, a type of marine mollusk, is appreciated not only for its nutritional nature, but also for its peculiarity. Equipped with a shell that serves as its defense, on occasions, a tiny grain of sand manages to overcome this barrier and lodge itself inside the oyster's shell. Once there, it takes hold in your body, refusing to leave, and becomes a source of great discomfort. Its rough, sharp texture causes injuries and pain to the oyster, which struggles to expel it without success. Despite fruitless attempts to eliminate the grain of sand and thus alleviate suffering, there is no way to remove it. Faced with this impossibility, the oyster adapts and accepts the presence of the grain of sand. The inside of oysters is coated with a lustrous substance called nacre, and it is from this substance that, with care and patience, the oyster begins to envelop the grain of sand. Layer by layer, it creates a smooth, shiny covering, a covering that protects it from the pain caused by the wound. The result of this defense process is what we know as a pearl. The pain of the oyster, the suffering of the oyster, results in the production of a beautiful, desired, and valuable pearl. Thus, we can consider the pearl as a wound that has healed. Have you ever experienced wounds caused by someone? For cruel words, for someone else's selfish and callous actions? Have you ever been a victim of injustice and accusations for things you never did? Have you ever had your ideas rejected or misinterpreted? Have you ever faced prejudice because of the color of your skin, your financial condition, or because you are a simple and humble person? Have you ever faced the pain of indifference? Have you ever felt abandoned by someone you love dearly, perhaps even by your own family? No matter what kind of pain you have experienced, there are wounds in your heart. However, do not allow these wounds to continue to cause you suffering. Create a pearl. You can also form layers and layers around your wound, turning it into a beautiful pearl. Layers of forgiveness, layers of understanding. Cover your hurts with layers and layers of love. Protect yourself from these wounds. Turn them into pearls, for that is what suffering can bring. Suffering molds you into someone better, wiser, more experienced, and increasingly stronger in the face of the blows that life imposes. Most people learn to cultivate resentment and hurt, leaving wounds open and feeding them with different types of petty feelings. Thus, they do not allow these wounds to heal. So in practice, what we see are many empty oysters, empty people, not because they were not hurt, but because they did not know how to forgive, understand, and transform pain into love. A smile, a look, a gesture are often worth more than 1,000 words. As for those who caused you pain, leave it in God's hands and trust in time. For everyone reaps what they sow. If they harmed you in any way, one day be sure life will take its toll. As for you, this pain that they caused you, this wound that is open in your heart, turn it into a pearl. Remember that there is no pearl without wound, pain and suffering. Many times, we cannot eliminate our pain. Suffering is part of life, but we can find ways to deal with our pains, transforming them into lessons that will also be like pearls in our lives. God bless you.